It's day 3! Day 3 of Archie Catch-Up Week. We've made it to day 3, everybody. Give it up for day 3. Hello! Hello, everybody! Alright, so... who is that? You mean the caveman guy? He was in a previous comic a while ago. I'm surprised they brought him back. Hello, SNT, how are you? I'm good. I had some Taco Bell before stream. So I'm nice and full, so I don't have to worry about getting hungry during stream. It's those issues? What do you mean by that? Is this an infamous collection of issues? Because I have no idea. Alright, so here's the deal. I was looking through the reading list for today. So I'm supposed to read number 45, which is this one. Number 46, the next one after this. And then Sonic Super Special number 1, Battle Royale. So I don't think I'll have time to read Sonic Super Special number 1. So today, I think I'm only gonna read 2 comics. If that's okay with you guys. Because if I started reading the Super Special after the 2 comics that I'm supposed to read today, I'll go over my allotted time slot. And I'd rather not do that. And we'll read Super Special number 1 tomorrow. We can do that tomorrow. 2 very long comics. It's your stream, do what you wish. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was okay with you guys. Short stream tonight. Yeah, a bit of a short stream tonight. And just so that the reading doesn't get overwhelming. I'm gonna listen to you while driving. Okay, be careful driving. Be careful while you drive. It's best to not participate in chat while you're driving. Okay, let's take a look inside this comic. I mean, once again, it's another Spaz cover. You can tell by the hands and by how round Sonic is. There isn't too much to look at here. It's just like the caveman is holding the logo, which is kind of cool. And then there's Sonic. All right, let's take a look inside this comic. I believe this is a flashback to a previous comic to explain who this caveman character is. So let's take a look at that. Some time ago, the freedom fighters discovered an ancient Mobian encased in ice. They brought him back to Naho village and revived him. But Moby, as they called him, was a being out of time. Rawr, smash. Realizing that Moby was an artist, the freedom fighters learned how to communicate with him. See? We're friends! And found a home for their newfound friend in the Mobian jungle. Here he's lived happily, but now that's about to change. Yeah, he's got fingernails. He's got fingernails, that's weird. An ancient Mobian with fingernails. The hands, yeah. He also has 3 fingers. And thumbs. And 3 toes. Alright, now let's really get into the comic. Sonic the Hedgehog has got to be told about this before it's too late. Gorilla Thriller, Part 1. But Dr. Robotnik, many of your enemies are hiding in the Mobian jungle. It's imperative that we establish a command center there. Snivelly, you idiot, you know how I hate the jungle. Let's see. No, don't see his name. I don't see his name, we're safe. We are safe for now. We are safe from you-know-who. With its hot, humid temperatures, and all those plants and vines surrounding you and the wild animals watching you and... So I guarantee you won't have to set foot inside the jungle. The Eco-Destroyer will do all the work. Oh goody. Another evil plan from Dr. Robotnik. I mean Snivelly. But Robotnik's gonna take credit for it, of course. So, SNT, knowing you're technically Eggman's daughter and Metal, Orbot, and Cubot are your brothers, how does it affect you while fighting them? Well, Metal Sonic doesn't necessarily see me as an equal, so he makes it very easy for me to spar with him. Orbot and Cubot don't necessarily do any fighting, so I just kind of leave them be. Today is Mermaid Day and World Piano Day. Wow, 2 holidays. And Sage is your sister. Yeah, technically. And Belle, too. Soon in Knothole, Robotnik has psychological fear of the jungle, but Snivelly has promised to conquer it for him. We've got to warn Moby and the other jungle inhabitants. You heard Uncle Chuck, everyone. Split up into teams of 2 and get the jungle dwellers to move deeper into the jungle, while I try to think of a way to stop the Eco-Destroyer. If you don't mind, Rotor, I'll race ahead of you. Just follow the path I make with my speed. Don't run too fast, Sonic. You'll start a jungle fire. You know your father. I mean, yeah, I spent time with him for quite some time before I ran away. Ran away is a good word for it. It's a complicated family relationship. True. Very true. Next page. Later in the heart of the Mobian jungle. There you are, Rotor. This is no time to beat around the bush. I just stopped for a moment to study these rare berries, Sonic. I believe they're narcoleptus berries. Eating them causes sleepiness. I wish you had told me that before I started munching on them, Rotor. Huh? How do you feel, Sonic? I feel fine, but I could use a nap. Freeze, Walrus. You and the hedgehog are surrounded. Sonic, we're being ambushed by gorillas. Run! Sure, Rotor. As soon as I catch some Z's. Phew. Oh, Sonic. Oh, Sonic. Sonic, why? Sonic is known to act before thinking, you know? Someone please stop letting Dave Manak draw Sonic in profile view. Yeah, he does look kind of funny in this one. He does look kind of funny. He's got a funny little profile here. Why would you eat random plants? I don't know. Sonic is just weird like that. He's like, ooh, berries. They look delicious. Nom 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 nom. Monkey. Monkey. A few hours later at the Gorilla's jungle camp. You've got to believe us. Robotnik is sending an Eco-Destroyer into the jungle to set up a base. You're all in great danger. Robotnik will never find our camp, Hedgehog. Besides, the walrus told us that he's an inventor and a cook. We need him to prepare our meals and to build new weapons for us. Hurry up with that Mobian stew, walrus. Hey, if it's hardware you need, there's a ton of weapons hidden nearby if you know where to look. I'll bring you back some in exchange for our freedom. Agreed, but first, bring us the weapons. And don't try to escape or your friend will suffer the consequences. I'll be right back. The apes don't know how fast I am, so I'll trot out of sight. Again with the profile view for Sonic. He's looking a little funny. He's looking a little funny over here. He's got a funny profile. Everything's always Mobian this and Mobian that, but Mobius is what they call the planet, so that's like us calling something Earth Stew or an Earth Bird or whatever. True. Very true. Next page. And now, turn up the speed. Juice fast the guards out of the ape. Juice past the guards of the ape's supply hut. Fill the wheelbarrow with the ape's own weapons and juice back to camp. Am I clever or what? Here you go, dudes. There's lots more where these came from. He did it. He found weapons. Hey, who threw me in here? This comic seems to be more comedic than the past comics that we've been dealing with. We're dealing with more comedy today. Blue arm? Blue arm where? Oh, right there! Right there in the right panel is Sonic with a blue arm. Yep. Yep, blue arm. There's always one. There's always at least one per stream as long as Sonic has showed up. Next page. Soon. Sorry, Rotor. I was moving so fast that I didn't even notice that I'd scooped up the gorilla supply officer. Forget it, Sonic. You could have escaped if it wasn't for me. Quiet, you two prisoners. Chill, gorilla guy. I thought you apes were gentle and timid. We were, but fighting off Robotnik and his bots changed us. Now we're tough and fearless. And not even Robotnik would dare to invade our jungle fortress. What's going on? Why is everyone running? Maybe the local market has a half-price sale on bananas. Sonic, no. I think that's just shadow. It could have been a shadow, but it also had like a blue tint to him. Yeah, there's another weird side profile. Another weird side profile. Sonic's eye is like weirdly circular in the side profile. It looks like it's completely separate from the muzzle. They gone bananas. They have gone bananas. Look at them running. Whoa, look at this. Sonic, look. I I claim this jungle in the name of Dr. Ivo Robotnik, and I order you to surrender, or the rest of your camp will be obliterated. There they go. There's the eco destroyer, and then there they go all running. Are you aware that Shari 5 is reading the Archie and Fleetway comics? Not that you should stop though. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. I don't feel like we should be compared though, because I feel like my streams are a little bit different. in some ways. Also, I'm kind of going at my own pace here. These comic reading streams are mostly for me. Because I've never read the Archie series before. And this is a good motivator for me to read the comics. How long until we get to the Ken Penders crap? You must have missed last stream. Last stream was nothing but Ken Penders crap. Next page. Gorilla Thriller Part 2. Sonic the Hedgehog, what a surprise when Dr. Robotnik sees that I've captured you. He'll appoint me co-dictator. The gorillas captured me, Sniv Nose. You can't even catch your breath. And I like your hat. When did you start wearing a teepee on your head? Very funny, Hedgehog. We'll see who laughs when Dr. Robotnik arrives and orders you to be roboticized. He's leaving. Get ready. What kind of hat is that? Is it, you know, Sonic makes a good point. What kind of hat even is that? I don't Is it like an explorer's hat? What kind of hat is it supposed to be? It looks like a volcano. An ugly hat. Yeah, you know, you make a good point. A colonel hat? Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of weird looking. Next page. Let's go! And then you see an arm. An arm getting a SWAT bot. And SWAT bots getting thrown. Zing! Crash. Intruder must neutralize. I don't think so, sugar. Scrunch. Oh, Bunny with her super robot strength. Check that out. I can tell from the design that it's meant to keep the sun and insects off the back of your neck, but I don't know the name. Love the voice changer. Yeah, I like playing with the voice changer. I've got a robot voice changer going on here. I also got like an echo. Ooh, wah. I don't use the echo very often, but when I do, I tend to use it more for like karaoke streams whenever I do those. I'll take that. Alert, alert. And you'll take that, Tattletale. How y'all doing? We were taking Moby back to Knothole when we spotted that big ol' Echo What's-It. We're cool, Bunny, thanks to you and Tails. And Moby, it's great to see you again, big guy. I'm sorry to break this reunion up. I'm sorry to break up this reunion, but we've got to find a way to shut down the Eco-Destroyer. I know the gorillas will be glad to help us. I'm not so sure, Sugar. Honestly, I'm not really liking the sloppy inking work on this issue. Yeah, it's a little all over the place. It is a little all over the place here and there. Can you use the robot voice and the echo at the same time? No, I cannot. I cannot. That's the program will not allow me to do that. Next page. You'll be disturbing their beauty rest. Yeah, and they need it. They're all asleep. How'd that happen? I'm afraid I caused it, Sonic. I added narcoleptus berries to their Mobian stew. I wanted to put them to sleep so that we could escape. Snap. Thanks, Movie. Now that I'm free, we won't need any help. Someday you gotta teach me how to do that. Soon. If I can get inside this oversized vacuum cleaner for half a minute, I can do a lot of serious damage. But Sonic, if Snively turns it on, you'll be destroyed. This art style is used more often for the joke comic strips in the fan letter section. It's weird to see it used for an entire comic. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is more of a comedy comic. This round, this issue is more for comedy, which is very interesting that they would switch to comedy again after everything that's been going on with King Acorn. Like, King Acorn is still, like, crystallizing, so I don't know what they're doing while that's going on. That's why you've got to distract him. Keep an eye on your watch, Tails. Okay, Sonic. 5, 4... That's right, sir. The Mobian jungle is ready for conquest. 3, 2, 1, now! Here I go, T-minus 30 seconds and counting. I've also got a surprise prisoner for you, sir. Never mind that, I'm still not convinced that I can be comfortable in the jungle. I want you to continue clearing away as much foliage as possible before my plane arrives. Understood, Snively? Dude changed his hat. Oh, the hat looks the same. It's drawn very differently depending on the panel. Moving on to the next page. Very good, sir. Snively out. Let's see. Main power on. What's this? It's that pesky little fox. I'll zap him out of the sky. Vazap. You missed. 10 seconds to go. Vazap. Missed again. 5 seconds. Vazap. Sorry, your time's up. Gotta go. Annoying little twit. I'll get him later. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Main power on. Stop what you're doing, Snively, and prepare... Oh, stop what you're doing, Snively, and prepare to meet my plane. I'm going to board the Eco-Destroyer and observe it in action. Yes, sir! Oh. Are you buying Sonic Origins Plus or the physical version of Origins or Origins or none of them? I don't know, because I don't have video game money right now. Well, all of the like donations that I'm getting for this recent streams, that's going towards bills. So I don't exactly have video game money at the point. My echo went off again. It happens. It happens. Guys, if you're asking the same question over and over and I'm not answering it, I think you're not getting an answer. So, plus asking the same question over and over is breaking one of my rules, which is no spam. Anyway, moving on. I was specifically holding out for a physical release of Origins, so I'm vindicated in my patience. Mission accomplished, Sonic! Me too, little bro. Robotics plane's approaching. Let's get going. What did you do, Sonic? Oh, I loosened a few thousand screws and bolts. Soon. There's still too much jungle around us for my liking. I want this area cleared for miles in each direction. But sir, do you want to hear about my surprise? No, not until you... What's happening? I don't know, sir. Rattle. Kablang. How'd he get the wrench? I mean, you can loosen a bolt with your fingers. And Sonic does have a little bit of strength. Can someone give me an update? Robotnik wanted to destroy the jungle. There was a pack of gorillas in a camp that captured Sonic and Rotor. But then Robotnik came with, or Snively came with the jungle destroying machine. And so they had to stop them and stuff. And also Moby, the caveman Mobian showed up too. That is your update. Dr. Robotnik, the Eco Destroyer collapsed! What a lovely surprise, Snively. My next invention is going to be an idiot destroyer. That evening, we owe you an apology, Sonic, and we owe you our lives. Hey man, we're all in this fight together. Would you say goodbye to our friend Moby for us in a few days? What do you mean in a few days, Sonic? We forgot to tell him about the Mobian stew, and he ate half a pot. Wah, wah, wah. The end. Wow. Maybe the gloves help a bit with the bolts. Yeah. I mean, if the gloves have a bit of like traction on them, he could grab onto a bolt and twist it with his fingers. Really, really fast. Here's the fan art. Well, look at the fan art. That's a pretty good Sally. Age 18. Yeah, there's like a CD Sonic, a Sally, a Bunny, a Tails. That's pretty good. Tails versus Knuckles. And then there's Sonic and Sally, like on a moonlit night. Very nice. Very nice art from a long time ago. Find your name in print page. Oh no! Knuckles! I'm just gonna go ahead and press this button because I already see his name. You already know. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Yep, right there. There's his name. And he was the artist too, so you know what that means. That means we're getting tails with a neck. Accepting the mantle of guardian of the floating island, Knuckles the Echidna knew his life would be fraught with stalwart challenges. Even the staunch hero, he accepted the fact that his life would be laden with peril. But when he made a vow to Princess Sally to unearth King Acorn's missing royal sword, not even in his wildest dreams did he believe he'd end up a little more than a trained seal. Peel me another grape, slave. My body may be enslaved, but my thoughts are still my own. Got to remember how I wound up here. Think of a way out of this mess. King's Quest III, A Land of Dark, A Night of Virtue. Here we go. Here we go again. I began my quest with the kid when we traveled to Down Under and were counseled by the ancient walkers. That kid was Tails, and it happened in Sonic number 42. I remember that. Combining their vague lead with clues from my book of myths, I wound up on Mobius mistakenly battling a charlatan's imaginary forces. Sonic Live number 1. I then got sidetracked helping Sonic battle his evil twin and Robotnik, Sonic number 44. Returning home, I enlisted the Chaotic's help in resuming my quest. Believing the charlatan's clue of the Land of Dark to be an old name for the outskirts of the island's forbidden zone, I ventured forth. I always call out Penders' name like Superintendent Chalmers calls out Skinner. Penders! Alright, next page. And in a little-known, supposedly uninhabited region, I was attacked by two beings. Considering the ancient walkers' warnings and the way they double-teamed me, I knew they must be the sorcerer and the enchantress. Dodging his blast left me wide open. With one look, she controlled my will. Now I'm their servant, the first of their unwilling army, unless I... Ah, so they're villains. Or at least... in this particular event, they are villains. Next page. Ugh, still can't come over her spell. But this is one battle that's not so easy to fight. Okay, then think. The walkers said there exists a sorcerer, wizard, and alchemist who stand alone. I'll take that to mean that the sorcerer doesn't hands with other powerful mystics. Hands? Hands? I'm guessing that's what they mean. Oh no, I don't like this panel. I don't like this panel at all. Translation, his girlfriend here isn't that powerful and may fall to a good uppercut after all. So that means... Hang. Okay. So that was a G. I don't like this panel. No. cursed. Very cursed. Very cursed indeed. Flip the page. I will. Stay calm. Okay. A charlatan, enchantress, and paladin with fairness and courage thou must face. With patience and fortitude a blade of steel thou may embrace. I faced a charlatan. I'm facing the enchantress. I don't see a paladin, forcing me to just be patient. Though sheer strength of will, the unveiling echidna presses on. The unyielding echidna presses on, performing menial task after menial task. The hours turn into days, with virtually all hope gone and desperation descending. As if by divine right his faith of perseverance is reaffirmed. Rumble. What's that? It sounds like a stampede of horses. Do you think IDW Sonic will continue? Yeah, of course. IDW Sonic is pretty popular, I feel like. It's a little... It'd be a little weird for them to end so early. Oh, it's a horse. A horse, man. What ho, varlets? Did you think to forever escape the judgment of Sir Connery, the mighty crusader? Or that this evil witch's gaze could overcome my sword of justice? Beware, it is that fanatical paladin. The waiting game paid off. I'm free. This guy's onslaught distracted the enchantress, breaking her mental muzzle. Now it's finally time for Action City. Boy, does this feel good. Wham! Oh, Knuckles, you and your catchphrases. First it was, it's crunch time. Now it's time for Action City. Naruto horse. It does kind of look like one of those ninja headbands. You dare to pit physical might against the sorcerous power of Black Death? Kazark. Time to use my noodle again, and I think I know how. You seek to escape with my own talisman? Nope, making sure you don't use these things against me. Witness Echidna magic and say goodbye to your toys. Oh no. Mumbo jumbo words. Shahela Zumbi. To the land of Goombi. Poof. Impossible! How's that for a little sleight of hand to divert you from the stab of the jab? Knuckles' phrases are kind of growing on me. Oh no! That means Ken Penders' writing is growing on you. Next page. After securing the prisoners, introducing and explanations are made. And I left my post in King Acorn's royal guard when the call came upon me to purge black magic from all the realms. What about your sword? Is it the king's? No, it was given to me by my patron deities, the ancient walkers. Hey, since I'm their #1 boy, why don't you join me? I cannot. My sworn oath demands the total purging of evil magicians before I journey the next leg of my holy crusade. But I can tell you this. Locate the evil Matthias Poe and Democles the Elder, and you may find that which you seek. And where do they hang their hats? Look not to the cavern filled with chaos, but to the floating island's other caverns filled with chaos. Sounds like another goose chase, but at least I won't have to travel far. Well, whatever it takes, I'll find that sword. Knuckles' quest continues. Next issue, don't miss it. We won't. We won't miss it. It's literally the next thing I'm about to read. Yep, there's sonograms. I don't see anything particular. I don't see anything particularly interesting in the sonograms, so I think I will continue. I will continue on to the next comic. Which is comic number 46. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's Jeffrey! It's Jeffrey! It's Jeffrey! This means this is another Penders issue, isn't it? Bad, Jeffrey, bad. So it's Sonic versus Jeffrey in this issue. Oh, goody. That means Ken Penders is writing this, which means they're gonna turn... He's gonna turn Sonic into a jealous, like, doofus. And Sally into a floozy! Again! Again! We know how this goes. Oh, goody. Oh, what's going on here? One fateful day, a benevolent scientist directed his talents towards an ingenious effort to prolong the lives of Mobian citizens. And in doing so, inadvertently created an instrument of domination used as part of a sweeping tide of tyranny, signaling the downfall of planet Mobius and its kingdom of Acorn. For the love of Mobius, no! The robotization process worked all too well. Now my brother is just a mindless machine. Countdown to Armageddon, part 1. Yep, there's his name. There he is, right there. There's his name. Uh-huh. There he is. There he is. That's Sonic's dad. Wow! Right, because that would, you know, since Uncle Chuck is an uncle, Sonic's uncle, then that would make his brother Sonic's dad. That makes sense. That's Sonic's father, yeah. Looks like it. Are you going to read the director's cut of issue 50? I am. It's on the reading list. It's on the reading list right after issue 49. I gotta open everything again. Yeah, there we go. Sonic's dad lore is going to be something, yeah. Since Sonic's dad was the first one to be roboticized, I would assume that that's some extreme lore. That's way past cool, Uncle Chuck. How you doing it? Where's the popcorn? Oh no, Dulcie's here too. Dulcie's here. Goody. Well, Sonic, what kind of spy would I be if I didn't install the newest digital video technology directly into my optic sensors? Not only can I record what I see, but I can also play back any pre-recorded video. Yeah, but do you have a dish antenna with 100 movie stations? Dulcie? I'm not sure how to do Dulcie's voice. I know she was voiced by Cree Summers. I don't know if I can do a Cree Summers voice. Remember Dulcie? Remember Dulcie, everybody? The character that they keep forgetting exists and attributes practically nothing to any situation she's in, usually. Not quite. However, retrieved from Robotropolis by my spy network is video. This video is a byproduct of a secret surveillance system used in the former royal palace, and provides proof that Robotnik, in his former identity as Warlord Julian, sabotaged my original roboticizer. This was his intervention that transformed the tool of medicine into a weapon of war. An excerpt from a few times when we were lucky. I don't think we'll ever be able to de-roboticize all those poor souls. Some humanitarian I am. Check out Sonic number 37. Yeah, we read that. We read that one. I remember this issue. Jeffrey shows up and lets SNT find out for herself. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, I'm scared now. Why would you say that? It's not your fault. Don't despair. I have an idea while Rotor looks after father. This would be a perfect time for one of my special military retreats. As twilight descends, Princess Sally attempts to use the picturesque Great Forest as a oh no. What's that word? Serene! It's serene. It says serene. This, for some reason, this comic has a lot of smudgy text on it. Serene backdrop to renew her troops' resolve. But as the campfire powwow takes place, and your video camera's eyes are a great addition to your espionage activities. I only demonstrated them in a vain attempt to bolster my own courage. The truth is, I'm just Robotnik's pawn. He knew my guilt would force me to resign my position as the kingdom's scientific art advisor. So I suppressed my remorse by transforming from Sir Charles inventor to Uncle Chuck chili dog proprietor. Maybe because it's old. Yeah, it is. It's a pretty old scan. But I don't know. The ink on it, especially the text, is really smudgy. Especially in those boxes, the narration boxes. For some reason, they're really smudgy on there. Still, our discovery that one of our own agents, Sleuth Doggy Dog, is now a convicted traitor is further evidence of my shortcomings. Sonic number 42. I didn't even know about the existence of the Death Egg until it was almost too late for us all. I have failed more often than not, Princess. Sonic Quest 1 through 3. That's not true. In the first two instances, the only thing you didn't do is dig deep enough for the truth. That's right. And you certainly made a success as the chili dog restaurant chain chomp. Yeah, and woo, what is that noise? It sounds like the wolves. And it looks like we all got company. In a part 1. Sleuth Doggy Dog is the best name in the series. Yeah, I agree. It's very, very interesting name. Oh, that's a tree. My window's open, the curtains on my window are open, and I keep seeing things out of the corner of my eye. It's a tree. It's just a tree. It kind of looks like a person in my, like, my side view. But when I turn, it's a tree. It's a tree. Oh! Hey, it's that person! What do you say, Sonic the Hedgehog? Let's shed a little light on our intruders. Ease off, girl. I recognize them. They're the band of freedom fighters known as the Wolf Pack. Lupe, good to see you. Greetings, Princess. I'm glad we stumbled on your friendly campsite after such a fierce battle. First seen in the animated episode, Cry of the Wolves. Or Cry of the Wolf. I remember Lupe. I remember her. Why is he called Jeffrey St. John? He's definitely not a saint. Maybe to Penders he is, because Jeffrey St. John is basically Ken Penders' like baby. Directly referencing events from the cartoon. Yep, well, the cartoon is canon, apparently. Next page. As the covered group of freedom fighters detail their recent conflict. And robotics building a new line of superbots. I hope they're not worse than as calm bots. Last seen in Sonic number 38. Drago, don't you like your chili dog? Chili wiener? Oh, I see. He didn't want to call it a chili dog because they're dogs. Yes, what's disturbing me is that after leaving a den of robots, we are now feeding with one. What do you mean? Uncle Chunk's one of us. Really? How do you know he's not Robotnik's spy? Because I say so, tough guy. And when Sonic, the amateur, speaks, people listen. Oh no, is he coming here now? Is it time for Jeffrey? Is it time for Jeffrey? Ah! No! I just noticed the next panel! No! Stop! No! We need like a more dramatic thing. We need a more dramatic sound effect for Jeffrey. We need like a dun dun dun. We need that instead of the boo. We need something more dramatic because every time he shows up, it's a disaster. Call the FBI. Anyway. Now take my professional advice. Cut down on the campfire before you attract the entire planet. Jeffrey St. John, what are you doing here? Hello, love. Ugh, stop, gross. I guess you could say I've been doing a bit of sleuthing by doggingly following Chuck's every move. Sounds more like spying to me. Interesting choice of words, mate. Especially since the agent who uncovered your video was one of Robotnik's spies. Sleuth doggy dog. Is this true? What do you mean is this true? We know this information already, right? FBI, open up. Yes, but it was weeks before you discovered Sleuth to be a traitor. Still, that doesn't mean the tape isn't authentic. Isn't that convenient? One spy covering up for another. Too bad you didn't realize my rebel underground sniffed out your deception. We didn't know you sniffed. We just thought you smelled. Quiet, Dulcie. What deception? Don't you blokes get it? Chucky's spy network and phony video are just a ruse to cover up the fact he's working for the other side. Are you naturally this stupid or do you practice? This isn't a game, boy. You're in over your head in this man's war. Bash the Crazy Wampa Man, thank you for being a member. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. They wrote Jeffrey to be very punchable here. Put "Boo, you stink" for Jeffrey. I feel like we need something a little more dramatic. I feel like I'm gonna... You know what? Let's find a sound effect for Jeffrey. Dun dun dun. Dramatic sound effect. Oh, dramatic chipmunk noise? Or what about this one? This one! This one! I'm gonna make it a sound effect right now. I'm gonna make it a sound effect right now. Alright, so we got this, we've got that, we got... What's going on my phone? My phone's blowing up. Anyway, hang on. Move this over here. Dun dun dun. And then I'll open up my Stream Deck. Add play audio. Dramatic. File. Dun dun dun. Play. It works! There we go. There we go. There's a good sound effect for Jeffrey showing up, because every time he shows up, something bad happens. Something is happening currently, so I'm gonna be right back real quick, okay? Okay. I'll be right back. Oh, my mic was muted. My mic was muted. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm back. Now I'm back for real. I'm back now. I'm back now. We can continue the comic. Okay. Okay, I'm moving on to the next page. Oh, goody! Just exactly what we wanted to happen. Yes. Yes, we appreciate this. We appreciate this. Yes. Yes. Perfect. This is what everybody wanted. Well, your head's going to be sucking dirt. Still haven't learned yet, mate, that it takes more than speed. It also takes skill, experience, and cunning. Whip, 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 whip. Too bad it's the last lesson you'll ever learn. Jeffrey, no! And a part 2. Let's just appreciate this. Let's just appreciate this panel. Even though Sonic's head is like super big and like really weird. Sonic's head's like really weirdly big. I know it's supposed to be like foreshadowing, but it's like weird. It's like really weird. It's really weird, but at least he punched Jeffrey. There's the fan art. There's an art by a child, I assume. Look at how short Antoine is in this picture. Look at how short Antoine is. Look how baby he is. Then there's Sonic and Tails in some cool kid clothes. And then there's Sonic and Sonic and Sonic and Metal Sonic and Metal Sonic and Metal Sonic and Sally and a SWAT bot and Amy and Amy. And then a Metal Sonic. Alright, moving on. There's Find Your Name. Ooh! Another punch to Jeffrey! Yes! 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 Get him, Antoine! Get him, Antoine! Alright, that is enough! The hedgehog may be the imbecile like you, but even he does not deserve death. Saved and insulted in the same second. Now that's speed. Go, Antoine. Wow. What a punch. What's your problem, mate? This doesn't involve you. My problem is with you, Le Pew. I will not longer subdue my doubts about you. You dare say Uncle Chuck is the traitor? No, it is you who are the spy. How can that be? Can I punch Jeffrey next? No, me next. Me next. I want to punch Jeffrey. He's very punchable. Years ago, the top general and close friend convinced the king that one day he might need the rebel underground. I was the cadet in training, preparing for the day when the kingdom might be attacked from her enemies. Before the underground was established, however, the general became the casualty of Robotnik's war. Then you show poof, claiming to be its leader. Who was the supposed general, mate? Back in Sonic number 20. Get him, Ant! For once, I'm rooting for Antoine because he's actually like having. He's being really brave right now. He's really good. Go, Antoine. Yes! More violence! Yes! 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 Get him, Antoine! It was my father! And I say you have stolen my family honor! I never even knew the bloke! Exactly! And you don't know the king either! You are the imposter! That's enough! Back off and we'll sort this out! I never knew Tuan wasn't a rebel soldier. Yup, like us, he was too young. As a tribute to his father, he's wearing his uniform. And like all of us, he rose to the currents of war with exceptional courage. You mean he wasn't always a doofus? Antoine is awesome. Yes! Antoine is so awesome in this comic. Let's go! Let's freaking go! I'm glad Antoine is actually getting some characterization for once. I'm so sick of him just being a wimp and squabbling with Sonic. Yes, I agree. I agree. Antoine is a bro. Nope. In fact, in the early days of the war, he even saved my life. Ka-chang. Ever the dashing hero, he bowed before royalty, offering his honor and courage to restore the realm. In time, his loyalty sprouted to misguided love. But without the love he craved from Sally or his missing father, he kinda lost his way. Gosh, I never knew. Maybe I should say something to him. No, I'll go. Ooh, is this more Antoine X Bunny? Is this more Antoine X Bunny going on? Here we go. This I actually like. I like Antoine X Bunny. Ooh, yeah. That deserves a cheer. This I can agree with. This I can agree with. Yes. Yes. Antoine, no matter what happened in the past, I want y'all to know I think you're very brave. Merci, Bunny. It's nice to know someone cares. I care. Mwah! And one may be in the air. Love may be in the air tonight, but unfortunately it is overshadowed by doubt and suspicion. Drago, where have you been all this time? I just went for a walk. That's the third time you left the pack this week without official leave. Are you saying I'm shrinking my duties? Maybe he's the spy. Buntuan. Oh, I like that name. I like that chip name. Buntuan. Cute. Very cute. So with this very sappy, sudden, and probably horribly paced scene, we get the return of the Bunny Antoine romance subplot. Ignore the wolves. Listen, I can appreciate a good romance, and this one's a good romance. This actually is nice. Antoine and Bunny make a good couple because they're very cute together. It's, unlike everything that's happening with Sally, where they can't figure out who who Sally is supposed to be with, so it makes Sally look bad. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to be keeping an eye on you. Good, you watch your renegade, I'll watch mine. And I say it is you who are the traitor. Yeah, and maybe we'll beat the truth out of you. Yeah, maybe we'll beat the truth out of you. Stop it! There have been a lot of accusations today, but not one substantiated. Everyone here has proven their loyalty, and time will tell if I'm wrong. Until then, let's all put our differences aside. If the king and the realm are ever to be saved, we must hope and pray that Knuckles the Echidna is successful in his quest. And Knuckles' quest continues in this very issue. Oh, here we go. More Knuckles. More Knuckles. Sally's got a tough crowd. Yeah, Sally's got too many eggs in her basket. She needs to take them out. Not like that, but, you know. She needs to make up her mind, for one. But, you know, it's not Sally's fault that she can't make up her mind. It's the writer's fault. There's Knuckles. Knuckles is here. Oh, thank you, Emilio Delgado. Thank you. Let me open up stream labels. I really like how you're doing these comic reviews of my favorite Sonic comic, and I'm happy I subscribed to your channel yesterday. Keep up on what you like doing. Thank you. Frost the Hobbydon, thank you. Lupe the Wolf made her first appearance in Sad AM Season 2 episode Cry of the Wolf way before the comics got a hold of her. She had one scar on her face in the show. I know they referenced that episode in this very comic. Anyway, take a look there. Take a looky here. Take a looky here. You know what that means? Yep. On a quest to find King Acorn's magic sword, Destiny decreed Knuckles would meet a paladin. Nuxmet, Sir Connery, last issue. Unraveling the Holy Knight's cryptic clues, the hero Echidna vainly searches the numerous caverns of his floating island home. Like many historic expeditions, that which is not found by fortitude. Knuckles Quest 4. A goat, a raven, and a swan song. Oh, wait. Like many historic expeditions, that which is not found by fortitude can sometimes be discovered by circumstance. Whoa, guess I should heed those old warnings. Watch that first step and beware of skeletons in the closet. Oh, Knuckles. Skeleton. Yeah, Skeleman. A Skeleman. Fortunately, being able to glide allows me to slow fall. Too bad my buddy can't do the same. Smash crack. Upon landing, Knuckles begins to explore this lower cavern. These markings look like ancient mystic ruins. Maybe I'm finally onto something. Traveling down the damp, fungus-encrusted cavern bank, the enterprising Echidna encounters a horrific stench, whose increasing intensity acts like a homing beacon, ultimately furnishing a vantage point. Weird smell plus weird chanting equals weird dudes. Oh wee, oh wee. Oh way, oh way. Way, oh way, oh way, oh way. Oh way, oh way, oh way. Antoine is 17 and Bunny is 18. I don't see a... What do you mean? What do you mean, barf? That's 1 year age difference. Are we really saying that 1 year age difference is too much? It's literally just 1 year, yeah. Anyway, I'm moving on from that. I'm moving on from that. Antoine is 19 and Bunny is 18. See, that's even better. That's 2 adults. That's two adults with a 1 year age difference. Anyway, yeah, I'm moving on. I'm moving on from that conversation because there are some people out there that take shipping way too seriously. Yeah, okay. And those weirdos look like the wizard and alchemist the ancient walkers warned me about back in Sonic 42. Based on where I found them, I'll bet they're also Matthias Poe and Damocles the Elder. That reflection is short-lived as the same circumstance that brought Knuckles here also compromises his strategic position. Time for a little surprise attack. Whoa! I'm checking chat, seeing what people are saying. Okay, alright. I think I'm gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. Also, I think the comic is a little too small. Hang on. Yeah, I fixed it. Or it's a little too big, I mean. So the panels are, like, cut off. There we go. What? Who dares invade the sanctum of Matthias Poe? Ouch! Guardian of the floating island would normally do. But right now, if I think I'm owner of the broken tush. And so shall the rest of you follow. By the potions of Poe, direction of Damocles and herbs of this kettle, I bring forth a golem made of metal. Creak, crack, clash. Don't you think you ought to leave the bot making the Dr. Robotnik? Kablam! I don't think they ever really directly referenced the characters' ages in the comic except for the one time in Sonic's birthday issue. Yeah, age in Sonic specifically is very confusing because Sonic is multiple ages at the same time. I've been like thinking about it because like in Sad AM, it's like in Sad AM he's 16 apparently. In the games he's 15. But when in like the classic games, he's younger than that. And with classic Sonic existing at the same time as modern Sonic, that means Sonic is multiple ages at once. Is SNT ageless? I'm ageless, yes. I'm like Shadow, where I do not have an age. Because I am an experiment. I do have a birthday, but that doesn't necessarily matter to me because I don't age. I do celebrate my birthday. I will be celebrating my birthday when it comes up next month. But in terms of age, I am ageless. I hope that makes sense. Experiments unfortunately don't get ages. I see this as a bonus. Because I don't have to worry about my age, you know? It was the day when you came out of the test tube by Eggman. Yeah, that's my birthday. My birthday is my test tube leaving day. Okay, moving on. Oh, I've got hiccups. Oh no. Hang on, I need water. Thank you, Bash. Age is a lie in Sonic. Age is really confusing in Sonic, so... my stance on it is that, characters don't necessarily need to have an age in Sonic unless they are depicted as children. Like Cream. Cream is 5, and Charmy is also 5. And Tails is also a child as well, so it makes sense that he's 8. I thought Cream was 6. I thought Cream was 5. Isn't Cream 5 years old? Or 6? I don't know. She's a baby. She's a child. What about Amy? Amy's personality is very interesting because she acts more so like an adult than she does her actual age. Which I think... Didn't they just completely get rid of ages in Sonic entirely recently? Read the comic. Okay, I'll just read the comic then. I'll just continue reading the comic. You guys make me think you're going to set up shop on my island, but I'm closing you down. I beg to differ. Holy, my Sunday best didn't even slow him down. What's it going to take to stop this thing? Golems are only animate if they get a constant supply of magic life. Therefore, it's time for a distraction. Who's that? What about Dr. Robotnik? Well, he's a human, so he definitely has an age. Dr. Robotnik is like a human adult. Sonic Generations, everybody but Eggman celebrates Sonic's birthday. I'm gonna keep reading the comic. This conversation's getting a little out of hand. Eggman celebrates by kidnapping everyone. It's his birthday too. Yeah, Sonic and Eggman share the same birthday, which is very weird. I skipped a page, did I? Did I skip a page? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I read this comic page. I read this page and then I read this page. Ha 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 ha. Roasted Raven, everyone's favorite. Ah! Ah! Hey, looks like the big lug stripped a gear. He's vulnerable now. Terminate him. Hasta la vista, Iron Pants. Good thing for you I'm up on magical lore and hitched a ride in your backpack to save your butt. Thanks, Teach, but what did you do to this dummy? He's not moving. What do you mean I skipped a page? I didn't skip any pages. I read that page. I read that page. I read that page. I've been reading. I've been reading. I don't understand what you mean that I skipped a page when I didn't. I didn't skip any pages. Sorry, I just don't like it when people accuse me of things that I didn't do. And I read the pages. The goat is dead inside. Is that a goat or is that like a horse? Another horse. I'm moving on. If you'd stop being a dummy, you realize this dummy is a dummy. And by the way, he directed his spells at it. I'm willing to bet it's a magical focus of sorts. Knock, knock, poke, poke. Should have figured the ancient walkers did say a sorcerer, wizard, and alchemist who stand alone, which means Poe here does a solo act. Back in Sonic 42. Which gives rise to the question, where's the real Damocles the Elder? Who cares? I still haven't found King Acorn's sword. Look out, those spilled potions are eating away at the dummy like acid. Swish. Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. Knuckles was poking, not knocking. It was Archimedes that was knocking. A donkey? He could be a donkey, yeah. Well, his ears are kind of short to be a donkey, though. No, they're not. They're transforming it. You're right. The dummy is a disguised magical talisman. All along, it was really the Sword of Acorns. Finally got it. Okay, take me to the Hall of Limbo. Show me the Crown of Acorns. What the? It didn't do anything. Perhaps it only works for loyalty. Too bad. Well, at least you kept your promise. True. My quest is over. All that's left now is to return the sword to Princess Sally and hope she can use it to save the king. When and will that happen? Keep reading Sonic to find out. Wah! Knuckles is a knight. Sir Gawain! Sir Gawain from the Black Knight. So Knuckles went on that whole bizarre journey to find King Acorn's magic sword, only to find it disguised as a goat wizard. That's supposed to be a goat, not a horse. Okay. Do you see yourself using a sword? Maybe someday. I would like to learn how to use a sword. That sounds like fun. And that's the end. Oh, we've got some previews up here. This is it. What is it? Oh no. Sally's falling down. What's gonna happen? And then there's the Knuckles comic that we read last week. Not last week, yesterday. Oh my goodness. I'm so confused by having to stream every single day that I don't know what time is anymore. Endgame is coming. Oh. 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 I wonder if the wizard's name was a reference to the Sword of Damocles, you know, the one that hangs by a thread, ready to fall and kill the person beneath it. Maybe. Maybe. And yeah, that was the end. That was the end. Anyway, next on the reading list is Battle Royale. And I don't necessarily have time to read Battle Royale tonight. So I'm gonna cut it early. I'll go ahead and cut it early. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow, because I'm gonna be streaming every day for a week. Number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Ken Penders doesn't like Sally. I can tell. I can tell by how he writes Sally that he doesn't like her. Because he turns her into, like, a floozy. Anyway, I'm gonna get going now. I'm gonna get going. Thanks for watching. Thank you to the people that donated, like Jacob Foster. Can I have a hug? I'll give everyone a hug. I'll give everyone in chat a goodbye hug. Ready? Ready? Alright, goodbye everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.